Welcome everybody to Extreme Off-Road Silly Bills, and today we're dealing with the 1972 Land Rover Series 3. Now this has 1,356 horsepower, 1,021 pounds-feet of torque from a 7.5 litre twin turbocharged V8 engine. The car itself now weighs 2,866 pounds, came with all-wheel drive standard as well as obviously off-road suspension, but that suspension has now been changed to rally suspension and it now has proper off-road tyres, and it can do 0 to 60 in 3.929 seconds. 0 to 105.833 seconds and going to a top speed of 208 miles an hour. So I'm looking for this to come around the same time as the original Land Rover Range Rover from 1973, which came in with a time of 2 minutes 5 seconds .018. Now obviously this is dealing with a lot more power than the standard vehicle of this, with its standard diesel engine, but yeah, I'm hoping that it can at least make the most of its off-road capabilities here, even if it's going to somewhat struggle with the power, because yeah, dealing with around 1,300 extra horsepower, a lot more in the way of torque, and inevitably more in terms of acceleration and top speed. Now obviously we're not going to get up to 208 mile an hour in this series, but we're easily going to crack what was the original top speed of this car, which is about 70-ish miles an hour thereabouts. Damn it, missed the checkpoint. But yeah, this can go 0 to 100 quicker than it could ever go 0 to 60, so yeah, it's going to be a big ask for this car to deal with what we're giving it. Could have given it a more sensible engine, but this is Extreme Off-Road Silly Bills, and yeah, sensible is not the name of the game on this series. Also, this has a quite a short wheelbase, which is not helpful on this series. Well, granted, it's not a normal road-going hatchback or anything, but it's certainly not meant for the additional power that we're giving it, nor dealing with off-road elements at the kind of speeds that we're going to be giving it either. This is more used to trundling around off-road at 40-50 mile an hour, not 100 plus, because it couldn't even do 100 mile an hour plus originally. Fairly decent rate of top speed there, didn't quite crack 150, which is a shame, because we need all the speed we can get. Bit lively in terms of handling. It's very hard to keep it in a singular direction. It likes to wander a fair old bit, no doubt because of the rather short wheelbase and all the extra power we're dealing with. .167 across the finish line there, so reasonably quick across the finish line, and a time of 2 minutes 11 seconds .025. So yeah, way off the base of the original Land Rover Range Rover, which, like I said before, did a time of 2 minutes 5 seconds .018. And yeah, that's the slowest car we've had for quite some time, to be honest, meaning we've gone quicker than the International Scout 800A, so that's a similar sized vehicle with that is similarly aged. It's only a couple of years older than this, so yeah, that's fairly reasonable kind of base mark to be around considering the similarities. It's also quicker than the MG TA Midget, the Can-Am Maverick X RS Turbo R, Honda NSX, Bentley 8 litre, Ariel Nomad, Cadillac Eldorado, Napier Railton and the Ford Transit. It's slightly slower than the Volkswagen Common Gear, Volkswagen Type 3 1600L, Mercedes-Benz G63 AMG 6x6, Jaguar Mark II 3.8 and the Morris Minor Series 2 Traveller. So yeah, it's no surprise that it's about the same time as the International Scout 800A, because like I said, similar size, similar age, similar, you know, in a lot of ways. So yeah, it's no surprise, and I think that actually had the same power and engine from that this has now. So yeah, no surprise that it's around that time, but I would have liked it to have been a lot quicker, given the original Range Rover is far faster. But yeah, that's just the way it goes sometimes. A car that might well be capable off-road is not necessarily capable of dealing with the extra power while going off-road. So yeah, that's just the way it goes, but it's a bit of a shame because I do really rather like this vehicle in stock form. Nonetheless, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.